Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto, and welcome back to a new week right here of normal videos. We're back covering Bitcoin, covering XRP specifically, etc. This morning. So welcome back to this normal schedule. In this video, we'll focus on Bitcoin. All right, and there's quite a lot to talk about. I mean, yesterday I obviously still did a market update after the news we got of a strategic Bitcoin reserve, but that was the big news yesterday, and that caused this price action so far, in which after the very, very bearish week we had last week, of course, which I've almost already forgotten, we actually bounced back the entirety almost of the move down in the matter of, what is it? Well, we already recovered a bit on Friday, Saturday, but then we recovered most of the rest of the move down in one candle, like in a matter of a couple of hours, 4 hours or so. So extremely bullish, but the question is well, can we actually keep up this bullish momentum? And are we back? Was this the bottom? Was this just one big shakeout before the market actually can turn bullish again? And I am going to be completely honest with you, as I always try to be. That's a very hard thing to say, all right? And it also very much depends on what you expect from developments of the fundamentals, all right? Because obviously this strategic Bitcoin reserve, that's great. And we're still waiting for specifics, and those specifics will matter, all right? How much they will buy, how much of each crypto they will buy, which cryptos they will buy, how they will buy it, etc. That all matters a lot, all right? But outside of that, obviously it's also a very tumultuous time fundamentally with other things going on in the world. And for that, I think, or at least what I always say is, look, we can talk about politics in this on this channel. I would prefer not to, but what we can do is take a look at the charts, because the charts tell you the story you need to know, at least when it comes to analysis and at least when it comes to the markets. And what we have seen so far, if you remember from my market updates yesterday, Saturday, but also on Friday, is that stock markets closed relatively bullish on Friday. We got a nice bounce, and the dollar strength index was at resistance. Now, both of the markets have been open so far, and what you can see is that so far the dollar strength index has confirmed or has held resistance, so that's good. And the futures for the S&P 500s are also trading slightly higher, even though they're trading slightly higher, but it's a minimal amount, right? So the S&P 500 futures right now are trading about 0.1% higher, but at least it's higher. So hopefully we can see some more recovery from that. So even with all the fundamentals going on, and I do think, and I will keep you updated on that, so when it comes to Ukraine, Russia, when it comes to tariffs, etc., ultimately what we're seeing right now is that the fundamentals are doing quite good. And Bitcoin, when we take a look at the move we had yesterday, it was a move with quite a lot of volume. The volume has gone up right now to $70 billion, which is the highest we've seen on a Monday in a very long time. And we're still holding our main support level, which I think is between 89 and 91,000. And as long as we're holding that, we're back in the range right here between 102 and 89,000. I know we made a huge CME gap. But as long as the fundamentals remain like this, so a bearish dollar strength index and bullish stocks, I'm going to have to say that I think it's most likely will spike down, but I do not think we will fill the entire CME gap, and I think we will be able to stay in this range. Now, this is something, like I said at the start as well, this is something you have to check on yourself as well. Like, do you expect that the fundamentals will change in such a way that we will not be able to hold this breakout, or do you think this was, or do you think this whole strategic Bitcoin reserve will be nothing, or doesn't matter this much? Then what you think is that this is one big fake out, and that will actually drop back down below our range lows, our main support, and that we will drop back down and fill the CME gap. Now, like I said, given the fundamentals right now, that's not what I think is most likely, but obviously it is a realistic scenario. So I'll keep you updated on that. For now, I think this is what you need to know. I'll be back with a middle of the day market update later today, so keep your eyes open for that. But for now, have a great week, take care, and bye.